Calm down, UI. I know you're nervous, but come on. Planet Crafter. A game in which you start off with a barren planet that has about as much life as the hamster I was tasked to care for, God bless his soul, and the main objective being terraforming. Terraforming this entire planet into a thriving paradise, even though the game is 80% collecting resources like a cosmic scavenger on a lot of meth. Oh, where have I seen that before? I have played this game before, so I kind of know what I'm doing, even if it doesn't look like it. And also, in the last video I tortured humanity. This time I'm torturing myself, because my audio didn't record. So all that you hear within this video is a slightly annoyed version of me after I drowned my audio recorder. The first thing we're gonna craft is a T1 oxygen tank. That way we can stay longer outside. So we need 2 cobalt, an iron and 1 magnesium for that. Simple enough, since every material here is laying just on the ground, like they do. Give me some metal and a bit of cobalt and I'll craft you high-tech equipment. Or just a sandwich. While we're at it, we can also craft a backpack. That way we can store more items. Slowly turning into a space hoarder. Now, next thing we're gonna craft is this construction microchip. A construction microchip lets us build stuff. I think building things in this game is my favorite thing about it. I had built some structures in my previous playthroughs because it was just so much fun to do. It was just so nice and calming to decorate the planet with some infrastructure. The first thing we're gonna build is a base. A nice little home. We will build it on an elevated area. The reason for this is that when everything goes right, there will be liquid water. And I don't want to risk our base getting flooded. You know, then everything is wet and I'm not really fond of having to dive to get into my base. That's just stupid. Water stupid. Water bad. I can't swim. Now we'll place a T2 crafting station. That allows us to make some items without having to go back to the escape pod. I'm also gonna make some crates so we can have a little bit of storage. I'll also probably make this exoskeleton so that way I can fit more microchips and other modifications onto my body. Basically turning myself into a Swiss Army knife with 2 legs and a brain. Actually, scratch that, not a brain. Just a being in a sad, lonely little world. Alright, next let's craft a deconstruction microchip. And maybe even a flashlight. Or a torch, as they call it here. By the way, I'm a very new channel, so if you would support me, it would really help me out a lot. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into my videos and I do everything alone. That also means that feedback would help me out a lot as well. So maybe even leave a comment saying what you like and don't like about the videos I make. That way I can make my videos better for the viewers at home to watch. Meanwhile, I'll be lost in space and slowly going insane by editing 60-minute recordings into a 10 to 20 minutes long video. Yay. Great, now we've got ourselves the microchips. I think we're pretty much ready to build our first real machinery. Starting off with the wind turbines to generate us some power to use. They're pretty cheap considering it only takes 1 single piece of iron to make them, yet I always somehow manage to run out of iron every 10 seconds in this game. Well, at least there's plenty at the beginning to find all around us. Some small farming trip later, we've got all the iron we need for the next 2 minutes. I'll build the wind turbine right here. That's a nice little spot for them, isn't it? To put that power to good use, we'll build some drills to generate us pressure. Our first step towards terraforming the planet. Sometimes when wandering around we can also find chests that contain all kinds of fun stuff. Blueprints. Or these eggplant seeds. Nothing weird about that. To actually decode the blueprint we got, we will need the screen right here. It does take away a little power, but that's no biggie. Firstly, we need to make a desktop to actually build it on. Awesome! Now we have our own little gaming setup. I sure wish I could watch some really interesting content on there. Wow, T1 mining speed. Great. A whole 10%. I don't really think that's worth it. Ooh, a golden container. That's very nice loot. We can use this iridium to make a heater. There we go. That's gonna make us some heat, so it gets warmer on the planet. I've also picked up some more blueprints. Oh, agility boots. Those are gonna come in handy. And a compass. That's okay. Oof, can't make the agility boots. I don't have any fabric. What I can do though is a terraformation screen. There. Nice. This is starting to look like home. Not really, but someday. I think I'm gonna build more drills. Maybe even expand our power a little bit. Oh dear. The meteors from the last game have returned. I don't know what else that's for. What? A meteor just crashed down into the ocean. They look so pretty though. It's been a few minutes. Built a couple of drills and also expanded my base a little bit. Oh, look at that. We just unlocked solar panels. It's also got a better inside now. I've built a couple more boxes and also these plant tubes. So now it generates oxygen. We're gonna terraform this planet, one oxygen molecule at a time. Now what these solar panels do is they're gonna generate us more energy than these wind turbines. Meaning we can deconstruct the wind turbines once we set up some solar panels. I'm placing them on the roof because it's my personal preference. Also, this ladder on the outside looks great. Ah, industrial. Basically becoming another word for beautiful. I think I'm gonna make some more solar panels and then build this electricity screen. There's the solar panel, and here's the electricity screen. Great. And on the left we see how much what consumes, and on the right we see how much what produces. Oh, and I have also got rid of all the wind turbines so I can get the iron back. Let's also make a better backpack. Great, now we've got like one extra row. That's nice. Oh, T3 backpack unlocked. That's cool. Ooh, and a better drill. I do need that. Okay, let's start replacing all these T1 drills with the T2 drill. It's gonna take a lot of energy though. Yep, it took a lot of energy. Gonna need more solar panels. There we go. Now everything's working nicely. We do be unlocking a lot these days. Very efficient. There. Now we produce more oxygen more quickly. Really stepped up our game here, huh? T2 heater? I hardly know her. Ah, that's gonna need another piece of iridium. goodness, that sounds like an insult. You piece of iridium. Oh, found it. T2 agility boots. I haven't even got T1 yet. Whoops. Hold on, we can fix that. When in doubt, add more solar panels. Oh, wow, a glass ceiling. Ooh, communication antenna. That might help us. Everything is unlocking so quickly. So maybe I can make some contact to whatever lies out there in space.